Before the episode begins proper, I want to explain where the footage actually came from. If you remember in the last video, I said that I lost the Pond Lab footage, because I accidentally deleted it. But going through my Google Drive and clearing things out to have more space, I managed to find it again, so I'm very happy to show you all that footage today. I hope you all enjoy it. Thank you for your time. I'm going to try and not replicate the same mistake that led to this. Hopefully. I'm really upset at myself. I just did an hour and 20 so minutes of recording of me dying numerous times to so many things, such as a belldiver spider, a bombardier beetle, struggling over and over again just to find this area, realizing I can't enter because, wouldn't you know, it's probably something to do with the battery. But I have to find a way to get this door open, and I've been searching everywhere in the pond just to find this thing, as well as dying numerous times. And wouldn't you fucking know it, I paused my recording to try and talk to my friend, because he's my main source for all this pond shenanigans. And then I think, hey, I'm just kind of looking at my inventory right now. I'm gonna go and put it into pause. And I forget that I wasn't tapped into the game. I was tapped into the recording thing that I'm using, because how I record, I'll tell you this now. I use a snipping tool thing that I can just press a key on my keyboard, and then I can, select how much I want to record of my screen, and then I can hit record, and that's what I do. But I forgot to tab back into the game so that when I hit escape, I don't lose an hour and 20 minutes of recording. So, guess what we get to do? We get to start at this point again, and you're just gonna have to take my fucking word for it that I'm not doing shit that behind the scenes that gives me some sort of advantage. Like how people who play Minecraft back in whatever point it was really popular, how they would do some offline mining and suddenly they're fucking stacked. So pausing the game before I pause my recording, I'm going to make sure I know where the fuck I'm going. Give me a moment, please. So for the time being, considering my friend is in college, I think my source has essentially abandoned me for his courses. Which is fair, because, college. But also, I hate this. So let's go find a T-Rex head or something, I guess. God knows I'm gonna find that. Or a pit. Those would be fun. Okay. Here's what I'll do. I got some stuff to help make some fins to make swimming a lot easier. So I'm going to make those. And in the meantime, as I go to duplicate these items so that I can hopefully have an easier time with everything else. Cardio fan. Well, that sounds interesting, doesn't it?
I'd eat this normally.
Yeah, I bet you would. I don't give a shit. In short, that's the wrong room. As I get things prepared for yet another watery adventure, pretty much what we're doing is not a whole lot. Just kind of looking around for a lot of things as I try to find where the fuck this T-Rex thing is. As well as how to get into the goddamn pond lab. Because yeah, I found an entrance. It's locked. But it's better than being stuck outside in the water. Somewhat better at the very least. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go in this direction, which is right over there. Because you know what? Yeah, missing burgle chip. Why not make that? Why not try and go see that thing? And also, I'm replacing the fucking poncho, which is about time that I actually did.
Putting on some more armor.
Those are replaced later. Right now, I forgot about that. Of course I forgot about that. Of course I forgot. Of course I forgot about that. And I forgot about the lily pad wax as well, so we're gonna go grab some of that real quick, and then we'll see about getting to that burgle chip over there that you probably saw. The fuck you looking at? Down there is probably just a bunch of air bubbles coming from the tube, but you know what? I'm going to say, hey, maybe it's from that pit I keep seeing mentioned to me by friends. So it's going to be at least worth checking out somewhat. That's another spider. We're going to ignore that, actually. We're going to go inside of this. Pray to God we find... Oh, hey, look! A T-Rex head. What the fuck? A Ron Stinger spear? Martine. I was told to find that and analyze it. Thank the friend later, so I think I will. Seems like we're finding where I need to go, but also need to find some air very, very quickly. Please, I don't want to do this again. Are you... Ow! Air, please, please, air, 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 air! Fuck! But I have a place I need to go now. I have the place I need to go. That is pretty acceptable. I'll take it. We're just gonna wait a minute. Found where I needed to go.
What do we have lurking around out here?
Rotten slime thing. Great cabbage of Belgium.
Each member of the Tolley family, excepting yours truly, looks at Brussels sprouts, the great cabbage of Belgium, with utter disdain. Within its densely packed leaves, a high-powered nutrient boost in a miniature form factor. And yet mealtime after mealtime, it is recklessly cast aside. Well, more for me. The body knows when it's lacking something. Funny that it doesn't tell the mind why, though. But I have taken the hint, and I'll do those brilliant horticulturalists of Belgium one better. You see, these little morsels are a prime candidate for experimentation in my new submersible multifunction lab. A closed-loop system complete with retractable solar dome. I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
Dr. Tully, it is almost time for your appointment.
Already? The joys of getting older. Trudy pushed me to go see a doctor after she remarked that I looked like a plate of wet ham. Very well. Mustn't be late and keep Dr. Applebaum waiting.
Huh. I'm going to take a second to see why my dogs are barking, and be right back. And we're back. Okay. Ham's test day 1. I'm going to read this one. Initial diagnostics indicate that everything is in working order and ready to begin the Brussels sprouts live testing phase using the automatic hydroponic aquaculture microponics system, or HAMS, I suppose, going forward. Burgle's task of cultivating the biodome mycelium network seems to have not been a complete failure, and signs are detectable in all extremities. Even when I can see the text just fine, I can't fucking read, apparently. Biodome operational, grow nodes operational, nitration system operational, fungal network active, surprisingly. Harvesting is typically 90 days out, but initial tests show small sprouts are ready within the span of a week. We'll have to look to optimize that further, keeping in mind a certain level of structural integrity is required to scale them up to nearly a grapefruit size. Again, apparently I can't fucking read, but let's pull this and hope to God that something worked. Reset breakers. So now I think what I need to do is go and reset the breakers somehow. I don't know what that is. But, oh, Ham's test day 15. No change from last week, but I feel we're on the cusp of something here. And I've got an idea. I shot awake this morning, sweaty with a memory of the frantic energy of fitness infomercials that popped on before the kids' Saturday morning cartoons, and in those early hours of being annoyed at the greasy glow of skin stretched tight over bursting muscles screaming about some new trivial invention, veins bulging with hot blood. But that movement and excitement, that's what's missing. Our wilted petits how do you say that word? Need to get pumped up. Whatever this word is, they need to get pumped up, apparently. With this inspiration, we're moving forward with an admittedly odd Hail Mary procedure for Generation 2 vascular grafting. At the time of writing this, we've already removed the cumbersome stem from the growth process, rendering these auxiliary buds longing for a new system to be a part of. I've had Burgle harvest the appendicular artery off the old jarred appendix, and have begun splicing them into these sprout roots. Mending the union with a matter of agar glue, the systems both man and plant are not that of... Let me try this again. The systems of both man and plant are not that different after all, but could they be this compatible? Jesus! Setting my respawn point here. Here we go. Oh. So yeah, that's all I had to do the first time was press E to turn the dials. Evidently. Apparently that was too hard for me to figure out. But, really trying here. Go in, turn that, and get out. It appears as though I need to figure out a way to get into there. But also, first off, let's, you know, go and, try to get some more air real quick, because it's turning out that I'm running very low very quickly. Here we go. At least I don't have any more things to worry about chasing me. But it does remain the question of how I get into that area. Probably through... nope, not right there. Maybe over here? Does it turn out? Yes. If I can get in, please. Okay, this will be very helpful because this allows me to be able to hopefully get over to where that thing is and reset it. Here we go. Enter the opening in the depths. What opening? Oh, I was just talking about over there then. Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, right, that! Well, it seems to be leading me somewhere useful, at least. Huh. Huh. Well, we got a button. Let's push it to open something else. And hey, it takes me into here. Sick. That's useful. That way is closed off for the time being, unfortunately. And over there seems to be as well. So, I guess that leaves only over here.
Eureka! I've always wanted to say that.
Another file. Let's struggle to read. Ham's test day 36. Generation 7 fitness stable. Vascular systems have evolved into something inspirational. Sprout musculature amplification research is going swimmingly. Generation 4 being taught the rhythm of the flesh in a way the fungal networks could transmit was certainly key. Each node is performing in tandem at peak efficiency. Condensed crop cycle manipulation is accelerating generational hybrid evolution at an unprecedented rate. HAMS is proving to be a highly advantageous apparatus. Superdense Brussels sprouts, muscle sprouts, conducting a ripe symphony of proteins, lipids, and carbohydrates via the push and pull of plant and muscle fibers. The applications here for sustainable humane omnivorous diets are tantalizing. Notes: consider an aerobics program for the lab monitor array to increase nitrification and introduce motivational aspects to growth. Plug data into Burgle's recipe module. Finally, something we can share a common bond over. Lord above. I don't know why it is I struggle to fucking read. But if that's a muscle sprout, then Jesus. I kind of wonder what's down here. Not a way I can go. That was a very quick answer. Can I drink this water? Where's the nasty water? I can't drink it at all. That's great to know. It looks like there's something over here. More of this. Does not help that I ran out of fucking things. Somewhere to put in a password again. And some more tapes and food. Don't need the food, but I can certainly take the tapes. Gives me new content. What is this room needed for? Okay, don't know, but doesn't seem to be useful for the time being. Muscle Sprouts Test Kitchen. prepared by Dr. but fucking whatever. Ingredient assessment. Test samples are currently 0.833% of target production size, complex and somewhat tense muscular nuggets. Several flaps overlap to protect a central organ, all entirely edible. An innate sense of fitness and survival compels them to fight against preparation. A smack of the spatula calms them right down. Initial recipe module analysis indicates as use as a replacement for dry-aged beef liver. Unexpected. Compiling flavor profile compatibility results onions. So, in short, they taste like onions, I guess. Find the pond super chip. Reboot Biodome terminal. Well, at least seems like we've gotten a lot more of the place opened up.
Dr. Applebaum has pronounced me in perfect health. For a man 20 years my senior. I must face the facts. The gray hairs, the wrinkles, they are not figments of the imagination. I can draw only one reasonable conclusion. It is the elusive fractional errors of the shrinking process which are the cause. Trudy has asked that I discontinue my experiments, but what choice do I have? If I quit now, I will have nothing. What will I be other than a failed inventor and a scientist with no discoveries to his name, unable even to teach the basics of physics to a gaggle of hormonal teenagers? If this means that I must sacrifice 20 years of my life, then so be it.
Well, I guess that solves the problem of the thirst that I was experiencing. But also, it looks like the shrinking process he's been going through repeatedly has been causing some less than desirable side effects. Thankfully, though, it seems like we have a lot more of the place opened up. So that's a plus. Might be able to explore the whole place in this episode. Science! Oh, got a card. Cool. And somewhere I can analyze things, so that they'll finally stop being useless.
Science!
Doesn't give me anything useful, except for more science. This'll help. Liquid gills. Wonder what that could do. Alright. Oh! Brat's Burst. More stuff has been unlocked. Cool. Ham's test day 7. Nominal results not even marginally different from initial pre-test runs. Nitrogen cycle levels remain optimal and the local fungal network appears robust. Brussels sprouts seem slightly loose and fairly limp. They need something to promote growth, but I can't put my finger on it. Other phalangeal observations. Trudy finds her ring better suited for the koi pond substrate than her hand. Notes: work on making calls to the house. Tell Burgle to fish that ring out of the pond. I would say that the guy is going through quite a lot of marriage problems. Though, to be fair, he is spending who knows how much time down here just doing God knows what. So I don't really blame his wife. Muscle sprout. man. Let me consume one.
I think I'm hungry.
I think that... Yeah, that hurts. A lot, evidently. They probably have to be cooked first. Oh. Discover 20 sites on the map. And a super chip! I don't know what that said, but let's do this. Whoa. Oh! Now there's tons of ways back in.
For a guy who believes that his entire life is a big failure, he sure did accomplish some pretty impressive things.
You're telling
Not
me.
that I'm letting him off the hook for this whole getting us kidnapped, shrunk, and then left for dead in this yard thing.
Also valid. I'm gonna hold on to this because this is most helpful. Was this for the muscle sprouts? Christ alive. Okay. There might be more here for me to try and see. But as it is, I've pretty much run out of space.
This
There's
is a
one
lab.
already.
It's a lab.
Where does this one take me? Might be able to take me out of here. Right.
Better safe than sorry.
Let's go up and out.
I knew I could count on you. Please hold while I update my files. Here we go. Processing. Processing. Whew! Better than ever. My diagnostic module is now restored. Analysis shows the spacer suffered a catastrophic failure in the embiggening cell. The embiggening cell stores and regulates interatomic energy transfer during the spacing expansion phase of the spacer.
Huh.
Put simply, it controls the rate of growth of the subject and prevents overexpansion, which can be quite messy.
I almost want to say tell me more about the gross stuff.
There is both good news and bad news. Which would you like to have first?
Surprise me.
All natural flavoring is not, strictly speaking, natural. Now you know. The good news is that I have a spare cell here.
Good. What's the bad
The bad
news?
news, it is empty. The cell must be filled with a special mixture, a cocktail, if you will. Another breakthrough invention by Dr. Tully.
Uh-huh.
Hold please while I push the recipe for the embiggening cocktail to your scabby. Processing. Processing. Error. Missing directory. The directory you attempted to copy does not exist. Boo-doo-doo. Boo-doo-doo. Cheese and fries. It appears the formula for the embiggening cocktail is not in my memory. It must be on one of the remaining super chips.
Uh-huh.
We will need that recipe in order to fill the embiggening cell and send you home. I am sorry. It seems like the forces of nature are trying to keep you in this yard, but I believe you are here for a reason. Hold on to the empty cell for me, and when you feel ready, retrieve another super chip to see if we can piece this puzzle together.
Alright. Fair enough.
Please come again soon. I am extremely lonely.
I'm glad I did that. Right, the other pawns. Hold on, that fuck.
It
Next
is
super
nice
chip.
to see a friendly face around here. How can I help you today?
I have some
Ask away,
questions.
my friend.
What is Ominent?
Ominent Practical Technologies is one of the largest research and manufacturing companies in the world. Its main research facility is right here in the town of Brook Hollow. Dr. Tully, and by extension, yours truly, was an employee of Ominent for a long time, until very recently.
About the Haze Lab, and we'll probably go kill that ladybug, go to sleep. We'll figure the rest out from there.
Dr. Tully was interested in the medicinal properties of fungus and molds at miniature scale. We were hoping for a breakthrough by engineering a new type of fungus. Unfortunately, the experiment did not work quite the way Dr. Tully was hoping. Our fungus ended up spreading rapidly and infected the nearby insect life. If you are headed that direction, I would recommend bringing a gas mask. And watch out for the infected.
But enough talking. What does this stream entail? Muffled voices.
Body mass readout is an acceptable range. The skin fold degradation is minimal.
Specimen vitals are stable and holding. Looks like we've done it.
Great job, everyone. Let's set up 3 more trials for replication.
Sorry to crash your party. The Defense Department has arrived early to discuss Project Orc. The director needs you to be present at the meeting.
Not sure what's worse, our director or a 3-hour meeting with the military.
Huh.
That wasn't my favorite brand of nightmare. You know, I do suppose being a lab experiment in my dreams is a summation of my daily existence. So the military-industrial complex shrunk me down and then prodded me like a lab animal. My life is a geopolitical nightmare. Perfect.
And if they're useful for enhancing the smoothies, then sure, I guess. Ladybug! The ladybug's over there. We have to go kill it. Ladybug, now. Go! Go! This could be it. Papa needs a new head. This thing is dying so much faster! Holy shit! Come on, give me that head! It's stunned! Give me the head! Yeah! We got the head! We got the head! Holy shit! We got the head! We need to duplicate that thing now! There it is. The insect axe, baby! Oh, look at it! Let's go and try it out once. We'll try it out on one of these real quick, because then it'll give me some weeds, I'm pretty sure. Because, you know, husky weed. Oh, Timberly, fucking shit!
Hope this is enough.
We're gonna need this thing on. Jesus Christ! Weeds for days, and there's still some left that I can't pick up! From that! Jesus! I can make meatloaf and nachos. But that also requires me to have the... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's 5 of them. But I could duplicate those parts. If I do duplicate the parts, that's gonna be later. I don't care. This time, we have done so much. Thank you all for watching. Let's try it on Zan. Come here. Oh, this is gonna be so good. Alright. Alright. Thank you all. I will see you all. Oh, hey, I can get up here. I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you. Goodbye.
Hold on. I got a perfect thing. Hold on. Give me a
You're
second.
gonna make it a soundboard.
Oh no.